Okay, ladies, gentle folks, I want to show you a new array, which is hilarious. So, you will note here that I wrote a random color method because I got tired of writing random 255 3 times. So, I would like to go through and at each pixel draw a random color if they're prime. So there is a really cool thing that you can actually control the pixels by themselves individually, which is hilarious. So what you need is you need to get the pixels out of the back end of processing. So you use the load pixels method. Okay, so I'm just throwing this in setup. So that's allowing me to access all the pixels. Yes?
Yeah, I think I really broke it. It won't let me save it.
Cool. So if you set this number of max too high, Java will have a conniption fit. And we'll sometimes lock up programming. Sometimes we'll lock up cores of processors forever, whatever. Okay, so if you do I put that in setup. I want it in draw. So I'm going to load pixels in the draw method, and then the source for this is if you go into the API and type pixels. There's an array of pixels, right? And so they're really confusingly numbered, because it's taking the two-dimensional space, right, and turning it into a one-dimensional object. So the way it goes through the pixels is this one up here in the top left is 0, 0. And then the one to the right of it is the first pixel. So you have 0 pixel, first pixel, second pixel, third pixel, fourth pixel, until you get up to the width, right? And then the pixel that goes with the width is over here on the left-hand side, because it starts counting at 0. Right, so the pixels, if this is 100 by 100, 0 is here, 99 is the last pixel on the first row, and then 100 is the first pixel on the second row. You guys with me on that? Okay, so what I would like to do is go into my processing code where I had my sieve of Eratosthenes, and I'm going to set the maximum to agree with the screen size. So I'm going to make that 1,000 times 800, because that's how many pixels there are. And then I loaded the pixels, so now I have access to this pixels array thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if numbers I, then set the pixel in that spot to my random color. No, this is going to do nothing right now. Why is this going to do nothing right now? Yeah, because you're not looping through the array. This thing has no idea what I is, because, oh, and one, it doesn't know what numbers is, because the array is called numbers, not number. But it's, yeah, variable I doesn't exist, because I need to loop through the array, right? So I have a way to loop through the array up here, so I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to put that down here, and then we're going to re-indent everything one. Oh, and it's not pixel, it's pixels. Okay, so ruh-roh didn't do anything. Why didn't it do anything? Okay, so if we go back to this, we'll see that there's there's my issue there. So you pull the pixel array out, right? That's load pixels. It's like grab that pixel array. Then the next thing you do is fiddle with it, right? So fiddle with it. And then lastly, you have to tell it to actually do that stuff. So you have to push this update of pixels. So after here, you need a update pixels.
It's like a push matrix, a pop matrix.
Yeah, it's a little bit like a push and a pop matrix, except in this case, this is load up the pixel array off of the screen, right? So like go collect the pixel information, then we'll change it, and then we're gonna draw that stuff. Okay, and then if I remember how the Windows magnifier works, you do this to get a hold of it.
Nice.
What percentage am I at?
900%. Nice.
Oh, sad. Why isn't it? Oh no. Why doesn't it look right?
It doesn't fit, man. Not a vector scaling.
Why is it all broken?
That's so dumb. It takes a snip of it, and then it zooms it in.
Why is it broken? It didn't break before. That's super frustrating. Hang on. Anyway, it turns out if you try this code on different computers, it will work and you can see the individual pixels. I don't know why my Windows display settings are making things blurry, but they are.
I don't understand.